Everybody, just doing a little reading in the Carline. Today we're reading What If Infinity, Thanos, number 1. I don't love the art. I just don't. If you can't tell, this is Thanos wearing Captain America's garb with the shield. That's not supposed to be Captain America. That is Thanos. I just don't like it. So the artist in this one came out December 2015. I think I said that. Writer is Joshua Wilson. Inside artist is Mike Henderson. Cover artist is Jordan Boyd. So here's the deal. The Watcher's not even in this series, which I think is really weird. I'm used to the Watcher being at the beginning and at the end talking about what happened. Not in this one at all. Super weird. Also, it says it's number 1, so I don't know if there's other ones. All right, but let me talk about this story. Spoilers, of course, this whole thing is going to be a spoiler. The builders are on a rampage destroying worlds, okay? That's what they're doing. You don't really see the builders for a while. All the good guys are together trying to figure out how they're going to stop the builders because they haven't been able to stop them yet. You have this Captain America, which I don't love. We have Miss Marvel, which I don't love over here. It's just, I don't know. So they're like, we can't stop them. We're not strong enough. And then they're like, oh, well, let's get Thanos. And Captain America's like, Thanos is like the destroyer of worlds. We can't team up with Thanos. And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I guess we can try it. And Thanos and his minions go to town, and they are the tipping point. They start really driving back, and they start winning and saving all these worlds. And I mean, you have Thor fighting with Thanos, and so all the other Avengers are like, all right, maybe Thanos is okay. Look, I thought this was weird. It has Beast and Black Panther. I was like, oh, that's random to put them in there. They're still on Earth. And this Iron Man, I don't love that Iron Man either. Anyway, so Captain America is still suspicious of Thanos the whole time. And everyone's like, no, Cap, you got to be okay. So here's one of the builders. And it's like a cool fight scene. There's a lot of fighting in this one, which is kind of fun. But Cap the whole time is like, yeah, I don't know if I should trust him. He's just feeling kind of paranoid about everything. And look, here's Gladiator. Gladiator makes an appearance. And even Gladiator's like, get your head together, man. Thanos breaks away from this particular battle and goes and finds the Guardians. And he starts talking to the Guardians. He's like, I'm going to kill you unless you give me what I want. And then he says, what I want is my son. Bom, bom, bom. Who knew he had a son? I didn't remember. And then Captain America overhears it. He's like, that's why you've been helping us. It wasn't because you're trying to save Earth and all these worlds. It's because you want your son. And he's like, well, yeah, duh. I could care less about you guys. I just want my son. And I knew that I wasn't strong enough to defeat the builders on my own. I needed the Avengers' help. So it's all been a ruse the whole time. And then Captain America is like, all right, it's time to throw down. And Thanos is like, gets that evil grin, gets the little finger action going. And the next scene with him is you have Thanos with Cap's shield. Thanos, this is really cool. Super spoiler alert, though. Thanos beheads the main builder with the shield, which is really awesome. And then he meets up almost immediately with Thor, and Thor's like, I don't know if I can trust you about your story about Captain America, although they didn't really show the dialogue. You know, he says that he alludes to Captain America being killed by the builders. And he's like, well, what would Cap do or whatever, one of those deals. And he's like, well, let's go ahead and defend the rest of the world. And then they start going off and doing their own thing. And at the very end, you see Thanos with the shield sitting in Cap's position, and he is now the leader of the Avengers. And in this dialogue, he's talking about essentially he's going to use his new power with the Avengers to destroy worlds, not save them. So basically accomplishing what he always wanted to accomplish. It's really weird, other than that one little excerpt talking about his son, which I have no idea who his son is. They don't talk about it anymore. The builders wanted to keep his son so the son could bear witness to them destroying and rebuilding the universe. I don't know. So, I mean, I don't usually rank books. I will say that, like I said, I don't love the art. The story was okay. There's big gaps. You know, they try to cram a lot because it's a one-shot. But I didn't love it. I like the Infinity. You know, it's interesting. What if Thanos took over for Captain America? Basically is what this is. Would he be able to accomplish it? What could he accomplish? Which is anything, right? Cap's the man. But that's it. Little back 80s art. So, I don't know. It was okay. 5 out of 10 seems fair. Talk to you later. Bye.
God, you are such a nerd. Shut up. No wonder you only hang out with boys.